Boom, bam, bop, boom. Check the audio. Check the audio. Seems fine. A little bit quiet, maybe. Seems fine. A little bit quiet, maybe. Seems fine. A little bit quiet, maybe. Ah. I think I just gotta speak up. All right, we're good. Ah. Let's get rid of the. What channel am I in right now? All right, this might be better. Yeah, that's probably fine. Okay. Bit rate through the roof. And it's Sudoku time. Sudoku Sunday. Every day. Didn't know why it couldn't happen. I realized the only one stopping me was me. I need some music though. I was going to choose music beforehand, but I decided to start at 7. I didn't know if 7 was better than... It's either going to be 7 or 7:30. 7:30 is more convenient for me, but 7 is like... earlier, you know, catch people. Yeah, I don't know. I need a song though. Let's do something from Kirby maybe. No, 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 no. Here we go. Okay, not relaxing Kirby music. That's all way too slow. We'll do Kirby radio for now. Alright, let's look at this puzzle. What do we got here? We got, I see 2 8s, 2 6s, 2 3s. These thermometers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 long. So that means there are going to be 6 numbers on these thermometers. And they increase in size as time goes on. So it's going to be 1, 3, something, something, something. But it's never going to be 4, then 2, or 4, then 3. The numbers have to be growing as it goes. Grow as it goes. And so first of all, I see these 2 1s here. That means there's a 1 somewhere in that column. Normal Sudoku rules. Only 1 unique numbers per column, per row, per box. All the usual. If there's any questions, this is a shame-free Sudoku stream. No shame allowed. Let's look at these threes. We see threes here, threes here. In this box there's a 3 in one of these three. I don't know if I want to mark that down. You're supposed to only mark down if they're in like the same column, because that's more useful information, like this. And I think even then, the real Sudoku veterans aren't going to mark something as obvious as these ones. But maybe they would. I don't know. But I'm no Sudoku veteran, so I get to do what I want. But now, okay, so something we know about, since these thermometers are 6 measures long, we know that this box can't be, I think, 5 or higher. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so these are 1, 2, 3, or 4. Because if they're 5, there's not enough space to grow the thermometer all the way. And then likewise, this last tail piece has to be 5 or... It has to be 5 or higher, right? 'Cause it's, well, it has to be 6 or higher. 6, yeah. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, no, so this is 6 through, or this is 1 through 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are somewhere between 1 and 4. These are somewhere between 6 and 9. We can figure that out from the thermometer rules. And now obviously we're seeing this box already has a 6 in this column, so we can get rid of the 6 from there, get some more info. Likewise, this is a 6 and an 8 in the same row. This guy has an 8 right next to it. And I think this is up for grabs for any number. And then same thing over here. We see a 2 and a 4 in this column. So we get rid of the 2, get rid of the 4. We're looking at 1 and 3. That has a 4 in the same row. This is a 3 in the same column. And this is a 1 in the same column. So that's what we can figure out right off the bat from these thermometers. A little bit more info than is obvious. Oh, these ones I blew up at some point. What else do we know? 6, 7, 8, 9. Are there any number cross sections I need to look at? 6 maybe. If you look at the 6s, no, that's not really that helpful. I'm looking at 8s. Do I see anything with 8s? Not really. Well, there's some bonus info we can get, sort of. I mean, we know that the same way this has to be 1 through 4, this has to be 2 through 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. It has to be one of those. And, well, I mean, there's a 2 right there. So we know that's not a 2, that's not a 3. There's a 2 and 3 right there. So that squares a 4 or a 5. 1 goes in the top thermometer. Let's see. We got a 1 here. We got... One goes in the top thermometer. Is my chat updating? Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, what is crawling on me?
So, as an explanation for that, there's already one in the right box. The left box can't be in that middle row, and then so that forces it to be in the top row because it can't be in the thermometer in the ladder part.
Right.
Top row, it takes up the first 2 rows.
Okay, yeah. Alright, so let's look at... So we'll look at the ones here, right? I'm getting... Oh, get this little bitch out of here. Fuck. Alright. There was a bug on my leg. Alright, so let's do the one cross sections. The total cross sections. We'll do one there, one there, one there. I can't draw these boxes. And now where else so this is where this right here is where normal Sudoku rules limits the ones. But now we can also limit the ones based on the thermometers. And thermometers are only ever going to be at the base because they have to be growing. So we can get rid of that, that, and like the other numbers technically. Which means we know there's a 1 somewhere in one of these two boxes. One of these two boxes has a 1. This has a 1. And now if we expand that cross section, boom, boom, we can see right away there's one right here. That's what that, what the fuck is this song? This is supposed to be Kirby Radio. Okay, well, song requests, I was gonna type this. Song requests go here. No lyrics, please. Study music. I'm gonna post that on Facebook because I think Facebook only has incoming Facebook, when I do the global messages, they don't go to Facebook. So if I just do it on Facebook, it should forward it to everywhere else. Song requests go here. No lyrics, please study music. And then that should appear on everything else. Alright, yeah. I'll just close the Kirby music. Okay. So what do we get? We just got this one. That might be a big one. Let me do the cross sections again for all the ones. Boom, boom. Bam, bap. Like we know... Is this everything we know about the ones? Yeah, so we're not getting any bonus info. I mean, like... Is the one gonna be in this bowl? Probably, but we can't know that right away. 3, 4, 5. This one's got me a little bit stuck. The last two puzzles were super easy. This one I need to find something to start with. We can look at 8. Let me do the cross section for 8s. Is my okay. If we draw out the 8s, we know 8 can't be at the start of the thermometer because there's not enough space. It has to be within the last 2 squares of a thermometer. So we can get rid of that, and those. Does that tell us anything about 8? Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it. I can turn the music back up. That obnoxious song is gone. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing any 8 info. I'm gonna go to 6s, maybe? 6. There's only a couple 6s, but we know that the 6s have to be in the back half of the thermometer. So, like for example, it's not gonna be in the first 2 here. So we know there's a 6 in this box in one of those 2. And that, I mean, that's good info right there. Even though we don't know exactly where the 6 is, now we know where the 6 is for these 2 rows. Let me turn it down an inch. We know where the 6 is for these 2 rows, which means now we know the 6 is somewhere in that row, which it's gonna help in the long term. That's what I just do. 6. No. 6. Okay, there we go. 6, 7, 8. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I think we can solve this thermometer almost because of the limitations surrounding it. Like, oh, maybe we can't quite get there, but I mean, no, I think we can, because 2. Why does it keep saying 1, 9? 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we already know this isn't going to be a 1 in this row, in this column, which means which would mean that two, 3, 4, and then we know there's a 6 in this. Well, there's already a 6 in this box, so this has to be 5, 7, 9, 5, 7, 8, 9, and then this box has to be 7, 8, or 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I mean, maybe I'm not getting as much info as I thought I would, but we have this 2, 3, 4 here, which will give us some more info about these boxes. So let's think about everything possible in this box. Well, the smallest number is 2. I think this has to be a 5. I mean, let's look at our other options. It can't be a 6 because then... Oh no, it could be a 6. Shoot. So you get 6, 7, 8, 9 still works. So that's a 2 or a 6. Well, no, it's not a 2. I mean a 5 or a 6, not a 2. So I mean, possible thermometers are 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Well, we can rule out 5 from here because that's a 5 or a 6. So we're not going to have 5, 5. And then we can't have 6, 5 either because that's a shrinking thermometer. So we can rule out 6 from, or we can rule out 5 from there, which means we can also rule out 5 from there. Okay. So then this has to be 7, 8, 9. We've already ruled out 5 from any of these boxes. The only thing that fits is, I mean, it can't be 7, 8, 9 because that's a shrinking thermometer. It has to be that. I could have already ruled out, oh, and also I could rule out 8 and 9 from here just because of thermometer rules. And I can rule out 9 from here for the same reason. Because 9 would have to be at the end of the thermometer. So 7, 8, 9. Wham, bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. That's 3 more numbers we had a second ago, which is pretty good. That 7 gets rid of that 7 up there. I could relook at the 8s. I have new info on 8s. There's an 8 in one of these 2 boxes. And that means there's an 8 in... There's a confirmed 8 in one of these 3 boxes. But we know it can't be here because thermometer rules. 8, 9, what goes in the last tail? Nothing fits. So there's an 8 in one of these 2. On both of these boxes. And now, since there's an 8 in one of these 2, we know this can't be a 6. So what do we know about 6s then? 6, 6. Maybe that's it. I don't know if this is the 6 for sure yet. That would solve that box a little bit, but we don't know yet. Do I know this is a 2 for a fact? I think I do. 4, 5, 6. Oh, that fits. Well, we know it's not a 3, 4, 5. That also fits. Wow. I mean, this looks like it's going to be, like it looks so far back, but, you know, doesn't really tell us anything. 6, 4, 5. What do we know about... What can we tell about this? Let's look at 7s again. We got a new 7. Is there anything we know about 7s? Those are our 7 cross sections. I don't see nothing about the 7s. Okay, well, this is something. I mean, so we know there's a 3 in this column. Could we fit a 3 on this thermometer this high up? Well, no, because if we put a 3 even at the lowest spot, we don't have enough numbers to fill out the thermometer backwards. So we know there's a 3 in that column, which tells us there's a 3 in this column. On the thermometer. Still can't tell if it's here or here, but that's something, I guess. Taking a look. Well, we found a 7, 8, 9. Did I already look at 8s? I did briefly. Not long enough though. I mean, there's an 8 here. Nine. Can we confirm where 9 is? No, not really. Let's be naive for a second. Let's look at all 9 possibilities, because the thermometers actually give us a lot of info. Like, yeah, here's something that wasn't immediately obvious. There's a 9 in this column. Oh, that is good. That is good. Oh, hold on. I'll look at that in a second. We're going to play Sudoku Sunday, but not Sunday. Thank you, Eeyore. So 9 can't be this early in the thermometer. This is like the same trick we did with the ones earlier. 9 can't be that early in the thermometers. 9 in this column. 9 has to be in this column in the box. And then we extend that info. Bonus info. 9 has to be in this column in the box. Well, guess what? Can't be early on the thermometer. So that's a 9. Alright, let's see what Dr. Brown's saying. So something I haven't looked at but saw is that the therms take up 7 squares. If we can figure out the last two, easy peasy. Therms are 6 squares, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoops. If we can figure out the last two,
Yes,
easy
but
peasy.
like on the inside rows and columns. So there's 2 therms next to each other on the
Sure.
inside rows and columns,
Right, yeah.
which take up 7 squares.
Okay.
Because then it's just a matter of reverse engineering the what can go in the.
Right. Okay. So what did we just solve? We just solved the 9. Does that tell us anything else? Probably not. The 9's kind of... We just found this 9 last. I don't think that 9's gonna tell us anything. It's kind of off in the corner of nowhere. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Unless... Well, it tells us something. It tells us there's a 9. Oh yeah, it tells us a lot of stuff actually. Oh yeah. See, that's the magic of the thermometers. We knew there was a 9 here. We knew there's not a 9 here, so we found these 9s. 9 somewhere in this column. We extended that to know there's a 9 here, because the 9 can't be on the thermometer. And now we do that same thing over here. We know there's a 9 in this row. We know there's not a 9 that early in the thermometer, so we know there's a 9 in one of these 2 squares. And then we extend that. These 2 9s show us there's a 9 somewhere in this row. Well, the 9 can't be on the thermometer because it needs to grow, and there's nothing to grow. So it goes right in the end. So that's another 9 we got. And then we do that same thing down here. Oh, we're just looping the 9s. 9 has to be in one of these 2. Boom, boom. 9, 9, 9 has to be here. So all the thermometers are ending in 9. I mean, that's a lot of, we went from having literally 0 9s to just 4 9s in like one circle. And likewise, we know a 9 is in one of those 3. Very cool. Does that tell us anything else? Well, I think it tells us that there's an 8 here. Reason being there's an... Does it? 9, 7, 6, 5.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, it does tell us there's a 9 there. 8 and 8 there. There is...
No, it has to be 8.
That's what I just said. The
By the process of reverse engineering.
if we go any smaller than 8, oh no, because they could still be this. Shit. 4, 3, 2.
Well, I know it has to be 8 because if you look at the top right box,
Let's.
the thing that I was saying before, those last 2 squares in that bottom row,
Okay.
can't be 8 or 9. So then 8 or 9 has to go in that thermometer somewhere, or like the one of the 2, but it can only go in the left thermometer.
Okay, I'm gonna fill out this whole thermometer. We're gonna fill out all the possibilities and then figure out this is an 8 because let's see. This is a 1, 2, or a 3. I don't think anything changed there. It can't be a 4 because this 4 right here. I'm not hanging on.
I'll save you time.
No, I'm not saving time. I'm explaining it for the fucking people. This is going to be a 2, 3, 4, or 5. Anything bigger, 6, 7, 8, 9 does not fit. So what can we rule out here? We can rule out 2, 3, and 5. Because there's a 2, 3, and 5 touching that square. So bam, that's a 4. Big 4 coming out. What is this then? Well, it's not going to be a 5. It has to be growing, so it can't be anything less than 4. So it's, and then it would be a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, it can't be a 5 because there's a 5 right there. Can't be a 7. There's a 7 right there. Can't be a 9 because there's no space in the thermometer. And for the same reason, it can't be an 8. 8, 9, what goes left? That's a 6. Bada boom. And then 6, 9. Only two numbers that fit here are 7 and 8. 7, 8. We can solve that whole thermometer. And that solves this 8 down here. We look at these two 8s. We know that can't be an 8 anymore. And we knew the 8 was in one of these two squares. So that's an 8. Very cool. All right. Yeah, we got the other 8. And let's look at all the 8s again. We get this 8 also right there. Because we know there's an 8 somewhere in this column. We knew that because there's an 8 in this column and it can't be on the thermometer. So that means we know there's an 8 in that column. We know there's an 8 on this thermometer somewhere. And the only thing that fits is the 8 has to always be in the last 2 of a thermometer. If it's gonna be on the thermometer, it's gotta be in the last 2. That's just how it's the extension of the 9 on the tail rule. The 8 has to be in the last 2 is the rule you can learn from that. And then we know there's an 8 up here. And then we look at that 8. We get rid of the square. So there's an 8 in one of these two. Sudoku every day. Hell yeah. Sudoku. I say every day with quotes. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. College schedule days. Anything else we see with the 8s? I think we got most of the 8s actually. Yeah, this middle box, we could probably figure some stuff out about it, but it's like a really weird like configuration. It's hard to figure out a lot of stuff about it. And like there's like non-law numbers in the adjacent boxes. We have a lot on the diagonals though. Okay, so we solved this 3 already. If we look, we knew there was a 3. We know there's a 3 in this column, so that's a 3 right there, and that solves this 3, I believe, because does it? Not necessarily, I guess. 4, 5, 6. This is probably a 3, but I don't think we know for sure. But we know there's a 3 somewhere in this column. Or in that row, rather. 3, 4, 5. 8, 9. I'm doing a sweep of the board, checking the outsides, looking for any obvious ones. There's only 3 numbers missing here. And we have a 7 and a 6 here. And those are some 2 big numbers, and the end of this thermometer has to be a big number. It can't be anywhere from 3 downwards because it won't fit. 3, 2, 1 doesn't fit. So this has to be a 4, 5, 6, or 7. And we already have 6, 7 in this column. So we get rid of 6, 7. That's a 4 or a 5. Do we know which one? We do, because there's a 4 right there too. So that's got to be a 5. 4, 6, 7. That was a 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's a 5. It's just half. Yeah, half the week. Or unless you're talking about earlier. Okay, and then up here, we're missing 1 and 2. 1 right there. That's a 2. That's a 1. Can't start 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we can start 3. There's enough room. We can't start 5. 5 doesn't fit, but 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that does fit. Bottom therm. 3, 4, 5. True. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's good. That's good info. Yeah, now that there's a 5 here, now it can't, yeah, so now it doesn't fit anymore. 3 at minimum can go there. So that confirms that as a 1, which, now we got 2 1s in these 2 columns, puts a 1 right in the middle somewhere. Does that tell us anything about these 2? Probably. I mean, because this is either a 4 or a 2. Can't be a 3. Can't be a, well, yeah. And then this is a 2 or a 3. Oh, that could have never been 2 because that's too far in the thermometer. So that's a 4 right there. You know, that's a 4. If it was a 2, not enough space on the thermometer. And now we know there's a 4 in one of these 3 squares. Do we know this is a 2 or 3? It's up in there, I think. I'm not seeing any conflicts immediately. Okay. It's looking good. Oh, okay. Here's something I want to look at. There's only 3 numbers missing in this row. So we're missing 2, 3, and 6, I believe. Well, this can't be a 3. So that's a 2 or a 6. This was a 2 or a 3. And this is I believe that's a 3 or a 6. Can I rule out 2? If this is a 2, that's a 6, that's a 3. No, I can't rule out the 2 necessarily. Let's see. Three. 2, 6, 3, 2, 6. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's anything can go there. Between the 3, 2, 6. We know one's in one of these two. Top left box, top left square is 6. Oh yeah, here we go. We got 6 right there. Easy, easy 6. That gets rid of that. 6. And now we have what was the original reason there can't be a 6 here or here? There's this 6 here. Oh, and then that meant there was a 6 in this row. Okay. So then this is a 6. I always like to double check to make sure I didn't rule out something for no reason. So now this is a 2-3 split, it looks like. I don't know if that got resolved there. Probably not, because we were looking at 6s. So yeah, we know those 2 3s are mirroring each other. Or splitting each other. I don't know what the term is. There's only 2 numbers missing here. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 are missing. Well, we can solve that right away. There's a 5 in that row. In that column. 4, 5. Bam, bam. Get rid of that 4 there. 6, 6, 6. Six in one of these two. I don't know if it 5. Top right box. With the thermometer rules, we might be able to rule out, figure out more about the square, but I don't know if we inherently know. Well, I was just looking. Okay, I just saw though. This box, we're missing 4 numbers. We're missing 1, 2, 9, and 7. We can rule out a lot of these. Like this row can't have a 2 because of that 2. These can't be 9. Get rid of that 9. Maybe not as much as I thought we could figure out there. Oh well. Oh no, we already, yeah. 1, 2, 7, 9. It looked like we were gonna know more about that, but I guess not. 1, 2, 7, 1, 7, 1, 7, 9. One, one, one. Did we solve our ones mostly? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 solid ones and 1, 2, 3 soft ones. Yeah. You can get rid of the middle ones in the 3 chains. We're only missing 3 here now. Okay. We 1, 2, missing 3, 9, and 7. 9 doesn't go there. Right in the box. 379, 379. Man, I keep thinking we'd have more info about that, but we just don't. I think we have to look at this thermometer. Start filling out what can go where. Like, yeah, I think we can figure out this thermometer a little bit better because this has to be 2, 3, 4. So it has to be 4 or more. So what 4 or more can fit in here? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the 4, 5, 6, 7. We know it's not 7 for 2 reasons. Boom and bam. We know it's not a 5 because there has to be a 5 in one of these two down here. It's either going to be 4, 5, or, oh, it could be 4, 6 though. Rats. Do you know it's not 4? 4, 3, 2. We don't even know if that's not 4. 4's cancel out from the left. Let me look at the 4s real quick. Oh yeah, this 4. Okay, this 4 helps. Yeah, oh, there we go. So that's a 5, which makes that a 6. I didn't see this 4 earlier. Alright, very nice. So now that can't be a 5, that can't be a 6. That makes that a 4 right there. Which gets rid of that 4. So that's a 2 or a 3. And now we have 2 5s here, so we know there's a 5 in one of those two. 2, 3, first in the form. Yep, we have 1, 4. Fill the middle with 2, 3. Only thing that fits in. Only ascending numbers. We know this isn't a 2 anymore down here because that 2's in the same column, so we're going to put that as a 3. And we know there's a 2 in one of these two. Three, 3. I might as well mark these 3s. I've like resolved to not mark them because I'm trying not to put too many pencil marks on this board. But every time I look at this, I think this is the 3. I need to put that there. What else do we know? We just got a bunch of numbers. Like we know, I think we know this 4 up here, just from Sudoku rules. Yeah. This 4 right here. 2 in the bottom left and in the left box. Yep, this 3 solves this 2. I knew there's a 2, 3 mirror somewhere. I forgot where. So 2 there. And then that's not a 2. Which means this is a 9. It's either going to be 7, 1 or 1, 7. In both cases, this has to be the 9. Okay, let me do some cleanup. 2 in the bottom left box. Row 7, column 1. Row 7, column 1. Yeah, that's where the 2 was. Yep. And then I think this is the 2, right? We have a 2 in that column, 2 in that column, so that's a 2. Very nice. Did we solve this 1, 7 anywhere? I don't think so. Are there any pencil marks I can clean up? Probably. Oh yeah, we know that's not a 1. Which means this is a 1. We have a 1 in that row, a 1 in that row, a 1 somewhere in this column, either in one of these two squares, which solves that as a 1. Solves 1 for row 8, column 2. Yep. I think we found that at the same time with stream delay. Only 1 left in column 2. Yeah. I think we know a bit more about this box now. We solved some of these numbers, some of these. Let's look at 2s. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. There's a 2 in one of these two. I'm trying to see, I mean, I think we don't know for a fact if that's like a 2 or a 3 yet. But we do know there's a 2 and 3 missing from this column. Row 9, column 2. What's a 1? 1 cell, he's saying. Only 1 left in C2. Oh wait, row 9, column 2. Oh yeah, okay, I mean this is freebie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got the 7 here. And 7's been lacking. So that's getting 7s are good. And we know there's a 7 in one of these two. What was I looking at though? I was looking at up here. Or more specifically over here, okay. 2, 3 split. Which of force the 9 2 in the bottom middle box. Bottom middle. Let's look at 9 and 2. 9, 9. Does it? Because the two boxes have to be 6, 7. Let me look at that in 1 second, because I was just looking at, we're only missing 2 numbers here. We're missing 5 and 6. Well, we have a 6 right there. So this is a 5, and that's a 6. Okay. And then, let me reread this. 9 and 2 in the bottom middle box, because the two boxes have to be 6, 7. Six, 7. We're only missing 2 here. 3, 4. 3, 4 is missing here. So this will be like a little daisy chain going on. Once we get that, it'll tell us the rest of all 4 of those squares. We have a 3 in this box now. We can get rid of these 3s. So there's a 7-9 split here. 7-9 split implies a 5-8 split, I'm seeing. And we have an 8 down here. So this is an 8, which makes this a 5. Okay. Six, 7 can only go in 2 boxes in the bottom middle, so it can't be 9. I'm not seeing the 6, 7 thing. Can't it go in 3 boxes? Or oh, here we go. So 6, 7. Yeah, okay. Because there's a 6, 7 here. 6, 7. 6, 7. So these are a 6, 7 split. Okay. We got the 6, 7 split. Last 3 numbers remaining are 2, 9, and 5. 2, 9, 5. We got the 2 in there. And then 9 here. Anything else here? You can put a 3 in the top right box. Did that get solved? 3, 3. Yes, it did. Probably a long time ago, actually. Big 3. Very nice. 9 can only go in row 8, column 4. Oh, geez. Row 8, column 4. 9. And then these are 6, 7. Yeah, so this is a 9. I haven't ruled out that 5, 9 yet. That was a 5, 9, but there's a 9 here. So that makes this a 5. Makes this a 2. Makes this a 5. That's the last number in that row, in that column. I think that's it there. Maybe. This will be a daisy chain. This will be a daisy chain. We know. See, there's 6, 7, 9 missing. So this is a 6 or a 9. Because there's a 7 right there. Oh, so this is a 9. Well, hold on. Let me rewind. Make sure I'm doing this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, okay, yeah. So 6 and 7 right there. That makes that a 9. Makes this a 7. Daisy chain starting. Makes this a 9. Makes this a 6. That's a 7. And now we're getting pretty close to finishing. 3, 4 is missing here. We see the 3. That's a 4. That's a 3. That's a 4. That's it, I think. 2, 3, 5 are missing here. 2, 3, 5. That's not a 5 from that 5. That's not a 3 from that 3. 2, 3 split we end up with. Forces that to be a 5. Very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, We already have a 5. We're looking at a 1, 6, 8. No 6. 6 can't go there. 8 can't go there. 6 can't go here because of that 6. That's a 1. That's an 8. That's a 6. This is a 1-9 split now because of these cross sections. We're missing 2 and 7 up here. Are those solved anywhere? Got any 2s? Go fish. Solve 8 in the right middle box. 8's down here. So let's double check the 8s. Boom, bam, bop. Yep, 8 goes right here. This is a 2-7 split because the 1-9 split, the 2-7 split, that's a 7. Makes that a 2. Makes that a 3. Makes that a 7. Makes that a 2. Makes this a 2. Makes this a 3. We're just daisy chaining all over the place. There's a 9 here, yep. 1-9 solved in the right middle. That's a 1. That's a 9. That's a 1. That's a 7. We're cleaning up. Last 2 squares. 4 and 7. There's the 4. That's the 7. That's the 4. Puzzle should be done. There we go. Very nice. My thing didn't work. My happy face. There we go. Sub hour. The Sudoku speed runs. Okay. Next puzzle, I think, right? These are some long thermometers I'm seeing. We can tell a lot about long thermometers. Tell us a lot because we know. Wait, is it long thermometers tell us a lot? Yeah. Yes, they do. Yeah. Because we know like 1 can't be anywhere up here and so on. Like I mean, this box, where's the 9 go? Or no, that's a bad example. But okay. Let me take a quick look. I'm seeing lots of 2s, lots of 3s, couple of 4s. So let me do the 2 cross section. 2, 2, 2. Fill in the boxes. And now rule out everywhere 2 can't be. And what we find out is I don't want to undo the scrubs yet. So there's a 2 in there, and there. So we have a 2 there, and here. Alright, I'm getting top right therm starts at 3. Yes, okay, because there's a 1 and 2 in this box, and 4s 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 does not fit. Thermometer has to be ascending, so it has to start with a 3, and then the only thing that fits is the rest of the thermometer. And then we know that these two are the 1 and the 2. And now we already have a lot of this box filled out. I mean, we're only missing 6, 7, 8, 9 now. Well, 9's not going to go in there because of this 9. This is probably TMI here. I'll just keep it though. It's whatever. Yeah, that is very cool. The thermometer sometimes let you go just crazy. 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm looking at like zoom. I'm like zooming down the row, seeing if I can find anything. Only thing I see so far is that there's a 5 in one of these two, because of these two 5s in the 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that theoretically fits. So middle box, middle column has to be 1. Are there just that many cross sections? Where's 1 go? Middle box, middle column. Middle column. Okay, well, let's see. Yeah, we look at the one. We look at where 1 can be in these two boxes. And the 1 can't be. The 1s can't be there, which means that's a 1. Somewhere in those 3. Okay. Do we know anything about this? Probably not. Probably. Let's see. I'll look back at that later. This has to be an 8. I don't know. I think I accidentally deleted that at some point. I right clicked it probably. Where to next? I'm seeing 3 and 3. So one of these 3 has to be 3. Well, guess what? It can't be this column because of that 3. So there's a 3 in one of these two. 5, 4. There's a 4 in this column. Not too helpful, not too bad. More specifically, one of these 2. Maybe we can figure something about 2s. Let's look at the 2s again now that there's a little bit more real estate taken up. 2, 2, 2. 2 in that column. Any bonus info on the 2s? Don't think so. Yeah, I'm not seeing any bonus info on the 2s. Nothing that we already didn't know. Mailbox, mail comment. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, what? Oh yeah. 2 has to be the start of the top middle thermometer. Let's look at this. So this one would have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it has to be 5 or less. We can rule out 1 and 3. We can rule out 4. And then if it's 5, the whole thermometer is forced. But does a 5 fit? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't see any immediately conflicts. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know, any of the variations. So I think it's a 2 or 5. I don't know if it's locked in as a 2. Because the therm can't start with 1. Right. But there's enough room to do 5. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. But 2 has to go in the bottom row of the top middle box. Okay. Oh yeah, so you're saying... Okay, so... Because this is a 2 or a 5, we know this is no longer a 2. So we'll do the cross sections. Boom, bam. And then we can roll out the thermometer. That can't be a 2. It's too deep in the thermometer. This can no longer be a 2 because that can't be a 1. So 2 goes in one of these two. Crossing out that 2, making that a 2. Alright, very good. And now we know this is a 3-5 split, I believe. Because we have 3-5, 3-5. Only thing that can fit in here is a 3-5. And we could also infer that from how our pencil markings end up if we were doing them correctly. And thankfully we kind of were. Well, now we know there's a 5 and a 3. So, I mean, what else fits in here? We're missing a 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're not missing a 4. We're missing 6, 7, 8, 9. Thermometer has to grow. That's the only thing that fits in there. We already have the 4 there. And that's a lot of numbers. That's pretty huge. Right off the bat, I'm seeing these 8s line up. 8, 8, 8. There's an 8 in one of these two. Can I do the same thing with 6s? Not quite. There was that as a 9. So we have a 6, 7, 8 triple split. And this box is missing 1, 2, 4, and 9. And we can roll out the 2s up there. Twos in one of those two. I think that's TMI. I think I'm going to delete those. There's just too many numbers if I keep those numbers in there. you put too many markings down, it gets confusing. You gotta do a modest amount of markings, ones that help. 4 6 4 6. Let's look at 9s. We have a bunch of 9s. Like, we know 9 can't be there because of the thermometer. We know 9 can't be anywhere in that thermometer. And then what we're seeing here is there's a 9 in one of the there's a 9 in this row, and so there's not a 9 there, which forces the 9 to be here. We got 9 there. We got 9 here in this row. Only space for the 9 in this box is here. 1 4 6 for that middle box, but the 1 is forced. Is the 1 forced? 1 4 6. Probably because of the 4 and 6, right? Let me finish my cross sections on the 9s, because I just got a new 9 in enemy territory way over here. So if I do this now, what do I find? I'm finding a 9 in these two squares. So the 9's in one of these two. And realistically, I think we all know where the 9's going to be, but you can't make that assumption. All right, let's look at this 1 4 6 situation here. This column is missing This column is missing 1 4 6 9. This can't be a 1 or a 9 because it's on the thermometer. It has to be something somewhat more modest. And there's a 4 right there, so that's a 6. This can't be these can't be a 6 anymore. So now we're splitting 1 4 9. That can't be a 4. This can't be a 9. And this can be anything? I believe so, yeah. 1 4 9 1 4 9 1 4 9. 9 7 6 5 3 on the bottom thermometer. Okay, let's check it out. This is a 7 or an 8. Well, guess what? 8's already in the box, so that's a 7. And then this is 5 or less. Can we rule out the rest? Well, it's not a 1. It's not a 2, because there's a 2 right here. It's not a 4, because there's a 4 right there. Can we rule out 5? I don't know. But then we'll look at this last box. 4 or less, because the smallest number possible here is a 5. Get rid of the 4, because there's 2 4s conflicting. Get rid of the 2, because there's a 2 conflicting. There's a 1 in one of these two, so get rid of the 1. And then we're left with 3 5. Very nice Eeyores and waffle. I don't know if you're the Eeyore or the waffle in this case. Well, I think we all know. But Um, 5 and 1, these three, because of the fives. Yeah. Okay. This column, this row is almost full. We're missing an 8. Well, we know the 8 has to go here because 8 can't go this early in the thermometer, and it can't go there. That's a 1 or a 2, so that's an 8. And I think we solved this now because this column's missing 1, 2. Well, this has to be a 2. That has to be a 1. That has to be a 2. Column has to shrink. That has to be a 1. Solves 8 for the top right box. Get rid of those 8s. That leaves this as an 8. Very nice. Gives us a lot of info about this box, this being an 8 in one of those two. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If this was a 5, it forces the whole thermometer. Are there any conflicts anywhere along the way? 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. There's a 7 conflict. So this can't be a 5. I know that can't be a 5. And it can't be a 4. So I mean, like these were the possibilities. 3, 4, 5. Well, it can't be a 5 because that conflicts with the 7 way over there. Can't be a 4. That's a 3. And I can draw that out more if that was confusing, but I also see this right here. That solves this 5-3 split. Boom, bam. Very nice. I'm looking at my 5s now. I might have some 5 info. Not quite. 8 can't be the last in the therm. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 7, 6, 5, 4. 7, 6, 5, 4 doesn't fit. 8. Let me just draw out this thermometer. We'll do the naive zoop. We'll do the superfill and then just work our way down. Like, this can't be 4, 5, 6. Because 4, 5, 6 it would have to grow too fast. These can't be 9. These can't be 8. And this can't be 7. And then this can't be 7. This can't be 6. This can't be 4. Or this could still be 5. 4, 5, 6, 7. Then this can't be 8 because of that. Four, 5, 6. Well, none of these can be 5 because there's already 5 in this column. So we get rid of 5s then. And by process of elimination, that's a 6. Was there an easier way to find that out? Probably. I would imagine. I would hope so. There's a 6 in one of these too. 6. This is a 4 then. So now we're looking at either 8, 9 or 7, 9. In both cases, this is a 9. It couldn't be a 7 because it has to be greater than 7. Because this is either going to be 7 or 8. Can't be 7 or 8 because of the 6 in the term. Which one? I might have already done that. I don't know if I was looking. The term on the right side. 7, 8. We're looking at the 7, 8 split up here. And that'll be a daisy chain eventually. Solves 4 in the middle box. Does it? Gets rid of that 4. 1, 9, 1, 9. That's a 4. We got the 1, 9 split. So it's either going to be 1 and 9 or 9 and 1. In both cases, whoops, I went too far back. In both cases, that's not a 1. We have a 4 in one of these two. We have a 6 in one of these two. From these two 6s. Well, the 6 can't be up here, so by basic Sudoku, that's a 6. Doing a little quick 6 scan, and I am seeing, besides knowing there's a 6 in one of these two, I'm not seeing anything else. Oh, well, wait, that does tell us a lot of stuff, because, okay, if we know there's a 6 in this column, so there can't be a 6 here, so that's got to be the 6. 6 there, bam, that's a 6. Is that all the 6s then? All but 2. All but this mirror here. We're missing, what are we missing in this box? 5, 7, 8. Well, that's not an 8. Because of that 8. Let me do a quick 5 scan. I want to see where my 5s are lining up. Not seeing any bonus info. Are all thermometers done? Pretty much. Yeah, we're only missing a 7 or an 8. So now we're just playing regular Sudoku. With lots of the board filled out already, so it should be pretty easy from here. I think I just got to start eliminating numbers. We know there's a 1 in one of these two. I think pencil markings I can get rid of. I don't think so. Alright, well. One, two. Looking at twos. There's gotta be some freebies somewhere in here that I'm missing, because we have so much info. Three numbers missing in this column. Missing 1, 5, and 7. 7 in this box already. 1 in this row and box already. We have a 5-7 split and a 5-1. This will be a daisy chain eventually. Oh, a massive daisy chain. As soon as we get any of those, it's going off the chain. It's just 7 there. Look at 7s. Bottom right box. Five. Or no, we're looking at 7s. 7, 7, 7. Ah, yeah, there's a 7 in this column. So that's a 7. That's a 5. Is that it? Supposed to daisy chain to the new millennium. I guess not. If this was a 5, it would have daisy chained to the new millennium. Noob streamer. Yeah, unfortunately. Well, what's the last two in this box? 4 and 5? Okay. Six, 7, 4, 5. And now we know these last two are going to be 2, 3. So we basically have this whole row. Oh yeah, we have this whole row solved now. Because this is a 3, which makes this a 2, and that's a 3. Well, I shouldn't say solved. This whole row kind of split. Middle right box, top between 4 and 6 is 3. Yeah, we just got that. 4 and 5 solved because the 5 in the bottom left. Yep, so that's a 4. That's a 5. We're only looking at 2 extra boxes here. This row is missing 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's missing 1, 5, 7, 9. Another 1, 5, 7, 9. So that's coming up so often. Well, so long 7. Is that all we can figure out about this box? No 5. It's not a 1. Bottom middle box. Let me erase this marking. It's too much. Okay. Bottom middle box, top row is 1 4 pairs. Bottom row is 9 3 pairs. Yeah, so that's missing 9 3. And then by that finishes this row, and then to finish the box is the 1 4. And then are there any immediate conflicts? Scanning. Bilip, bilip, bilip. Nope. It's not 1 for the middle boxes. Oh yeah, right there. So we were looking at 1 5 7 9. We'll get rid of the 1, get rid of the 5. Get rid of the 7. So this is 5 9. That's 1 7 9. If you want, oh wait, hold on. If you want those pairs, yeah, I'll list the pairs. Can also get rid of the 9 because of the 1 9 split. 1 9, yeah. Oh wait, that solves that as a 5 then. No 1 9 split. So that's a 5. That's a 1. That's a 5. That's not a 1. There's so many 7s here. One of these can't be a 7. 7 8 8 7. I guess so. If this is a 7 9 8, if this is an 8, seven, 7, 8. Yeah, it all still kind of works out. Can also get rid of the 9 because of the 1 9 split, making it 5. Yep. Should be able to start solving most of this. Like, what's going on here? We're missing 3 numbers again. Well, this is a 1. I'll tell you why that's a 1. We're missing 1. We're missing 3. And we're missing 8. I think we know this is an 8 already, but I'll get back to that. We have the 1 9 split already, so neither of these is a 1. Which makes that a 1. That's a 1. Only place for the 1 to go in this row. And then we're looking at 3 8 split. There's an 8 in this column, so that's a 3. That's an 8. We're splitting 1 9, which means we're also splitting 3 4 5 6. We're splitting 2 7. Well, we already have a 7, so that's a 2. That's a 7. That forces this to be a 2. We have a 2 cross sections, so that's a 2. So making it 8 in the therm. Yeah, we have the 7 there, so that's an 8. That's a 7. This is 7 now. I believe so. Where else does the 7 go in this box? Nowhere. 7 8 7. We're getting close to the cleanup phase, I think. Yeah, we're probably just a couple numbers removed from the cleanup phase. I think we can solve this as a well, let's fill this out. 1 4 3 9. Not a 3. That's not a 9. 1 4 split. This would be a. I was expecting it to be a 3 9 split, but we have the 1 4 split, which means that can't be 1 or 4. That's a 9. That's a 3. That's a 9. This is a 1, 4. Making it 5 in the top there, top right box. Top right box. 7, 6, 7. That's a 6. That's a 7. Resolve those. Are any of these 1, 4s solved? Analyzing. I don't think so. Although I'm sure they'll be solved in like 1 second, or if you use some advanced deduction. Left box is solved with a 9. Well, hold on. Let me 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5, 9. There's the 5 conflict. That's the 9. That's the 5. There we go. Which is that means that's the 1, and that's the 9. Last two numbers in these. We're missing a 1 and a 6. I think we already have the 1 somewhere, do we? Not yet. And then this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 4 and an 8. My number scanning is getting increased. But we have an 8 there. So 4, 8. 6 was the chain number. Here's the 6. 6. Or 1, 6. That's a 4. That's a 1. That's a 4. That's a 1. That's the puzzle. 39, 44. It's not a race though. Never a race. Whoa, look at this puzzle. We got thermometers zigzagging all over the place. How long are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the diagonal pieces are 5 long. I can't click. And then these are 3 long. Well, I guess they're all diagonal. The bendy ones are 5 long, and the straight ones are 3 long. So let's just get the ones out of the way. I think we got a lot of info on ones. I'm gonna draw the 1 cross sections. And we can roll out so many 1 squares. It'll probably tell us like everything we need to know. Okay, so those are the raw ones. And now we know 1 has to be not on the thermometers themselves. Shoot, we're so close to knowing about like all the ones right now. We know. There's too many ambiguities though, unfortunately. Okay. Well, there's a 1 somewhere there. And there's a 1 like a couple diagonal spots, but I'm not gonna mark those down yet. Let's look at 8. Draw the cross sections on the 8. And now we know 8's not going to be the start of any of these. Okay, we can actually figure out quite a bit about 8. We solve an 8. Okay. It's I'm like daisy chaining. I'm taking a couple shortcuts, but here's what we know. We know there's an 8 here and here. And so then if we include those in the 8 cross sections, we find out bonus info. I kind of shortcutted it, but I'll show it here. So we know there's an 8 here because there's an 8 in this column. There's an 8 in this row. There's already an 8 in this row, or in this column. So we know there's an 8 there. Top bendy theorem has to start with the one of those breaks the theorem. Top bendy theorem. Yeah, there's a lot of conflicts. I believe that, but I'm going to look at the 8s right now real quick. 8, 8, 8. Because now I'm going to see if there's any bonus daisy chains. There's a lot of... there's a lot we could figure out about 8s there. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. We know the 8 can't be there, can't be there, can't be there. Can't be there. So we know there's an 8 in the right column. I don't want to draw it yet because then I lose all my markings. Which means there's not an 8 there, not an 8 there. Does that give us any bonus info? A little bit. We know there's an 8 in one of those two. Does my mouse show? Yeah, it does. Okay. So we know there's an 8 in one of these two off the bat, which means daisy chain that to know there's an 8 in one of those two. And I think that's all we know about the 8s right now. So we'll mark that. 8 and 8. Okay. So let's look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If it's anything higher than 6, we can't finish the thermometer. It grows too big. And then we start crossing out the conflicts. 5 conflicts right there. 2 conflicts right there. Same with 3. And 4. If we start at 4, how do we finish this thermometer? If we start at 4, we're looking at 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, it can't be 8 or 9 because that's too big. Can't be 5 because there's a 5 right there. Can't be 6. And can it be 7? 7, 8, 9. Can't be 7. So this can't be a 4. There's just too many conflicts. If this was a 4, this box couldn't be anything. So that's a 1. And does that solve this as a 1? I don't think it does necessarily. We know there's a 1 in this column somewhere. Even though it's probably a 1. It's a clean 1, but we don't know for sure. Do I want to take another look at the 1s? No. Yes, I do. Because we have an extra 1 here. So I'm going to take another cross section of the 1s. Alright. So this is our raw cross section. Let's get rid of the thermometers. We know quite a bit more now. Quite a bit more. We know there's a 1 here and a 1 in one of these two. These thermometers might kind of like spin and like I wonder if there's going to be a lot of cross thermometer play going on in this puzzle. There might be. Gives 4 gives some info for the mailbox. Let's check out 4. 4. Well, we know there's a 4 in one of these two. So now we look at 4 again. We know there's a 4 in one of these 3, which means we know there's a 4 in one of these 3. So we do have a decent amount of info on the 4s now, out of nowhere. From just 1 4. Do we know anything about 4 in the bottom? 4 can't be that deep. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. The 3 as well, which solves us the 1 in the middle box. Let's check out the 3. Do we end up with a 3-4 split? I think we do. Three has to be in somewhere. 3 has to be in there. Is that confirmed as a 3-4 split? I think it is, yeah. What the hell is this song? Alright. One, one, one. That's a 1 then. There was a 1 in one of these two, so that's a 1. Bring out your 1s. I'm not going to do a whole cross section, but we can see right there. That's the same we had before. Music and please on stream. Oh. Yeah, I was on the wrong audio channel. There we go. I switched it. Just got 3s. Is there any bonus info? And I'm looking at 3s in this box. Where does a 3 go in that box? Well, can't go that deep. Can't go that deep. Has to go in one of these 2 boxes. And then we know the 3 goes in one of these 3 boxes. Well, not to the right of those 3 boxes. Wait, what do you mean? 3 boxes. Three only goes in 2 of those 3. Yes. There's a 3 down here. Okay. 6. Based on these 2 6s, this is something we could have gotten way at the start. There's a 6 in one of these 2 boxes. Six, 7, 9. Massive chain puzzle. Yeah, it's looking like it. Like once we solve a few of these, it's gonna spiral out of control. Spiral into control. Okay, so I'm looking at this column. Where does the 3 go? The 3 can't go in this box because we have a 3 right here. The 3 obviously can't go in the numbers. Can the 3 go here? Well, no, because 3, 2, 1, not enough space on the thermometer. So 3 has to go there, which means this is a 4. So we solve this 3, 4 pair. And we get some info from that, like for example, where does the 3 go in this box now? 3, 3, 3. We know the 3's in one of these 2. And likewise down here, 4, 4. 4's in one of these 3. Well, we know the 7, 9 pair in the middle box. That is true. There's a 7, 9 pair here. Well, bam. So can this be a 3? 3, 5, 7, 9. Yeah, it could be a 3 still, probably. For 3, I said 3, 5, 7, 9. I meant 3, 6, 7, 9. So it could still be a 3. If we could rule this out as a 3, then we'd, or we could. Well, can we rule this out to not being a 3? Can that be a 2? Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna look at that too much more. I think like we won't be able to figure out anything there. But. Is there anything more we can figure out about this row? Well, we know this is a 4 or more. Anything less, 3, 2, 1, doesn't. Anything less than 4 won't fit in the thermometer. We know it's not a 4 or a 5. We know it's not 8, 8 because there's an 8 right there. We know it's not 9 because it's in the middle of the thermometer. And then 6, 7. No conflicts there. So this is either a 6 or a 7, which means this is either a 7, 8, or 9. It's not an 8 because of these 8s. Okay. It has to be 3 because of the bottom bendy therm. Starts with 2. Okay, so let me look at this then. There's what are the possibilities here? It was 2 or a 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7. What's the smallest it can be? Just regular thermometers. 9, 8, 7, 6. So we already ruled out 7. There's a 4 and a 5 right there, so we can rule out 4, 5. 6, There's a 6 right there, so we can rule out 6. So now we're looking at between a 2 and a 3. Which means this is either a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not a 3, not a 4, not a 5. So that's either a 6 or a 7. Well, it's not a 7. We know a 7 is in one of these two. So that's a 6. Which means that's a 7. Which means that's a 9. Okay. Now we look back down here. Choices 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. So this is 5 or less. And then we can roll everything else out. There's 4 conflicts right here. It's not a 1, it's not a 3, it's not a 4, it's not a 5, that's a 2. Solves that as a 3. Okay, there we go. One, 2, 3. We're missing in this column 7, 8, 9. You know, it's not, we know that's not a 9. We know these aren't a 7. We know that's not a 9. So that's an 8. That's a 9. This is a 2. And this is a 7. Which solves this as the 8 in that box. We can solve this. There's a 7-9 split and only one number missing. So the only number that's missing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a 5. So it's 2 in the middle box. What's missing here? We're missing 4, obviously. 4, 9, 3, 3, 4, 9. No, we have a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 6, 9. Okay. Four, 6, 9. Well, I don't see any immediate conflicts besides, well, oh, actually I do. 6, 9. Thermometer has to ascend, so that's the 4. Very nice. This is a 1, 2, or 3 because it has to be smaller than a 4. Well, guess what? It's not a 1 or a 3, that's a 2. I thought I had a 1 there. Not quite. This is an 8 or a 9. Okay. Where'd my chat go? I might as well put my chat on the screen for me, right? You guys can't see it. Looking at this column, what are we missing? We're missing a 1. We're missing a 4. 5, 6, 7. We're missing 1, 4, 6, 7. And we can eliminate a lot of these. We can eliminate 1 from on the thermometer, 4 from a conflict, 7 from a conflict, 1 from the thermometer, 6 from a conflict, 7 from there. I think that's it. 7, 8, 9, 10. We can eliminate 7 from there. So this is a 4. We eliminate those 2 4s. We have a 1, 6 split. We know this has to be the 7 then. Which leaves us with a 1, 6 split. Six, 7, 8. This is a 1 or a 6. Actually, do I know that? I don't know if I know that. Yeah, I was. My mind was running too far, I think. Very nice. I'm gonna look at the same thing. I looked at that row, found out a couple numbers. I'm gonna look at this. I looked at that column, found out a couple numbers. I'm gonna look at this row, find out a couple numbers. We're looking at the missing numbers here are 2, 5, 9, and 6. Actually, I don't know if I can find out too much about that, besides like a few occasional conflicts. So I'm just going to scratch that. The end of the left thermometer is 9 because 7 breaks the 6. Left thermometer. There's like so many left thermometers. Okay. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, actually 4. There's a 5 right here. So 4, 6. This might just be a 6. 7. So this is a 6 or a 7. 7, 8, 9. No, this is just a 6. We can just figure that right away. Because it's bigger than 4. It's not a 5. It's smaller than 8. And it's not a 7. It's not a 7 because that would force 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. There's too many 8s. 8, 9 does not fit. 6. And then this is 7 or 8. Well, there's 8s like all over the place. So that's a 7. And that's a 9. Does that solve any conflicts? I don't think so. Well, not in this box at least. You saw 7 bound left thermometer. I don't know what that means. There's so many bound left thermometers. Bottom left. Seven. There we go. Just the basic cross section. Seven, 7. 7, 7, 7. Okay, we solve all our 7s. Okay, and here's why. This is our 7 cross section. One of these 2 boxes that I'm hovering has to be a 7. Which means one of these 2 boxes cannot be a 7. So we know this is a 7, this is a 7, and there's a 7 in one of these 2. As a matter of fact, I think we can solve that as a 7-8 split. Because I'm seeing that there's supposed to be an 8 in one of these 2. I forget how I figured that out. It's probably due to multi-cross sectioning. So we're looking at 7-8 split. The 7 here, that's the 9, that's the 7, that's the 8, that's the 7. Is that all our 7s? Yep, that's all our 7s. Where's the 9 go in this box? Nowhere. Did we fuck up? I think we did. Did I know that was a 7? Oh no. Well, this 7, okay, so at least we know this. 9, 7. But where's the 9 go in this box? 9, 9, 9. The 9 has to go there. That's the only choice. I think I got carried away with the 7-8 split or something. Eight, 9. Pretty sure 8, 9 is the only thing that goes there. 5, 4, 3. There's there's a conflict there in the 4. So this can't be well, there's a immediate conflict with 5. So it has to be 5 or more, it can't be 5, can't be 6. It has to be 7 or 8. And there can't be a 7 in this box, and there can't be an 8. So we know this is a 9. I don't know if we know if this is a 7 or an 8, but we know it's a 7 or 8. Oh, well, there's a 7 right there. So yeah, that's an 8. 7, 7. This is a 7. No, it's not. Oh, did we mess up somewhere? Oh, no. I don't know if I want to unmute. Let's rewind. What was I doing last? I was putting 7s in. 7, 7, 7. 7, 7, 7. Well, we know that's a 9 and a 7. Like, there's nothing else there. Seven, 7. When did I put this in? 7, 7, 7. When did we get that 7 though? How long ago was that? Oh, I just put it in a second ago. Okay. Has it been spamming me? Okay. That's a 9, that's a 7. We know that much. So why it's saying that 7's not right. I don't know how we got that 7 earlier. We had a 7 in one of these two. If we do the 7s. And we know there's a 7 in one of these two, 7 in one of these two, and 7 in one of these two. Okay. Where does 9 go in this box? 9 can't go there, or there. So 9 has to go here. Where does 9 go in this box? In one of these two squares. So bottom right box, 7 has to be in the left column. Let's see. Bottom right box. Sevens at the wazoo. Bottom right box, 7 has to be in the left column. Hold on. 7, 7, 7. Well, we know there's a 7 right there. So this is a 7. This is a 7, and this is a 7. If this is a 7, that means that's an 8, 9. 8, 9. 9, 9. 9 in one of these two. Most likely on the thermometer, but can never be too sure unless we are too sure. 8, 8, 8. We know it's an 8. So this is a 9. I think we're back to normal. Solves the one in the top right box. It starts with theorem. One, 1, 1. Yep, that's a 1. That should give us, this is a 6. This is a 1. That's not a 1 anymore. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Basic cross-sectioning means this is a 1. Now we're solved all our 1s. Missing 2 things here. Alright, we're getting better, we're getting better. 2 numbers here. Somewhere between a 2 and a 4. Do our monitors not support? I had to change a certain setting plus dream requires lots of okay. Alright, we're happy again. I think we solved everything, all our conflicts. What do we have here? What do we have here? We have a 6-9 split on the same row as a 9. That's a 6. That's a 9. There you have it. You know, we were in a big mess. I think we're getting close to cleanup phase. I mean, there's only one number here, just an 8. 9 in the middle left box. Do my 9s. Boom, boom. Yep. 9 right there. Solves that as the 3. Check out the 3s. Yep. We have 3, 3, 3. That's the 3. I know there's a 3 in one of these two. I don't know if we know more than that. Forcing the 4. Who's forcing the 4? 9. So then that therm is a 4. There's a lot of 4s up in there. Top right therm is a 2. Where is this 4 thing? Let me look at the 4s. I don't know what's going on with the 4s. We don't have a lot of 4s. Three, four, seven top. I'm getting a lot of numbers here. Hold on. Okay. Top left therm can't have a 2 in the middle. That's true. Okay, there we go. 4, 2. Let me look at the 4s again now, because now we got bonus 4. We know there's a 4 somewhere down here. Not there though. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. I don't care about the 4s anymore. And then the 2s. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. That's a 2 right there. Fat 2. Which force is a 2 down there? Which means the 2 is over there. We're just doing normal Sudoku. Hyperspeed, lightning round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 5. 5's in one of these two. Two can't count to 3. Right. Only missing 2 numbers here. We're missing 4 and 8. There's a 4-8 split. Solved immediately because of that 8. So we've got 4, 8. We're only missing 2 numbers here. I believe this will be solved immediately. We're missing a 1, 2, 3, 4. We're missing a 5 and a 6. Well, there's a 6 right there, so that's the 5, that's the 6. 3, 4 split. And then what else? This is a 5, 6 split. Top right box, only 1 number left. That is the 5. That's a 6, that's a 5. Is it 3 or 4? Five in the top right box. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 6. That's the 4. Because of that 6. And that's the 6. Last number in this box is a 4. That's the 3. Last number in this box is 1, 2, 3, 4. Is a 5. 4, 3. There we go. Bam. Bam. Very nice. I believe we have time for one more puzzle. One more puzzle. We were on 4-star puzzle still. This Sunday we'll be going up. We'll be upgrading to 5-star puzzles. We'll see if those get any more intense. We can't even preview them, but we can. Oh man, no, they're gonna get more intense. What the hell is this? What is this? What is it? What are those? The zigzags in the middle of the. All right, I'm afraid to go to 5-star puzzles. This was getting a little bit too easy for me though. Was getting a little bit too easy, a little bit too repetitive. But pretty soon we'll be tackling those 5 stars. As a matter of fact, maybe I will. No, this will be the last puzzle, no matter what. 1, because of we have half an hour left, and 2, I want to have a warm-up puzzle. I can't jump straight into this tomorrow or Sunday. I gotta have the warm-up puzzle 15. So, right, yeah. So let's finish off with this one. There's first impression, lots of numbers. These thermometers are ranging from 3 long to 5 long. The longer, the more info we get. Half an hour left. Correct, half an hour left. Well, I'm not timing it. It's not a hard timing, but the goal is to stream for at least 3 hours. I mean, realistically, the goal is supposed to be to stream for 4 hours, but 4 hours of Sudoku is too much for my my wee brain. Plus, I don't know if it's the human mind is supposed to do 4 hours of Sudokus. What do we have here? We got ones. We got ones. Forget the ones. It's bound in Discord. And I'm muted on Discord. I might start drawing out cross sections, but I'll do it without drawing them. I mean, even without drawing them out, we know there's an 8 there from these 2 8s. 4, 4. We know there's a 4 somewhere down here. There's a 5 over there. Bottom left box, left square. There's a 9. Nine. So well, that's not okay. We're 2 steps at a time. There's a 9 in this row, which means now there's a 9 here. which means there's an 8 here, because we already knew there's an 8 in one of these two. And then we know there's a 1 in one of these two. So one of these two thermometers is going to start with the 1. We know there's a 3 in one of these two because of these two 3s. And it's 7. Well, it would have been one of these 3, but just one of these two now. Yeah, there's a lot of these numbers are giving us free info, like the 5 up here. We already did those 4s. We already did those 5s. Do we do all of them now? I think so. We did not do these 3s yet though. There's a 3 in one of those two. 3 pair in the middle right box. Yep, I think I just found that one. I think we found it at the same time with the stream delay. We actually know more than we think about this box up here, because this 9 and a 9 can't be on the thermometers, so we know there's a 9 here. And now we look at that info and boom bam, we know there's a 9 in one of these two. And then we look at that info, boom bam, we know there's a 9 in one of these two. And that's really cool that we were able to find all that out just from 1 9 and a few thermometers. Can we do anything with the 1s? Probably. Just because thermometers and the 1s can't be on the thermometer, so we probably know more about the 1s than we think we do. Like, for example, we know there's a 1 in one of these two. And from that by itself, we can further figure out nothing. Right? Analyzing. Blip. Blip. Yeah, no. I mean, nothing important. Yeah, okay. So done looking at the 1s, but still, that's a little bit of info. I mean, it's good to know the 1 doesn't go here, I suppose. Well, we knew that off the bat, but whatever. Okay. We missed a couple of free 6s down here. We know there's a 6 in one of those too. Can we figure out which one of these two starts with a 1? Probably not. 1, 2. They're probably going to be mostly interchangeable with each other. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bottom horizontal therm can only start with 1, 2, or 4. Okay, so let's work backwards. 9, 6, 7, 8, 5. So it's anywhere from 1 through 5. Whoops. 1 through 5. And then we can roll out the 3 from conflicts. The 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 5, because actually it can only go up to 8. So we roll out the 5 through conflicts. Right, yep, there's a 9 in the last box. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So it's 1, 2, or 4. Okay. And then by extension, we know this has to be 3 or more. I mean 2 or more, but there's a 2 right here. So 3 or more. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can't be the 6. So 3, 4, 5. Can we go backwards too? I mean, this has to be 8, 3, 4, 5, 6. So anywhere 6 through 9. Can't be the 9, can't be the 6. So it has to be 7 or 8. I mean, that's pretty good info. To boil it down to one of two numbers. Yeah, the end of that can't be a 5. Yep. Oh, well, yeah, we'll get rid of that 5. Okay. I feel like that's good info. But can we go further? Okay. So this has to be less than 8. So it's a 7. Three, 4. It's not a 4. 3, 4, 5. So that's a 5, 6, or 7. Not as useful. And I think this can be like anything except for a 5. This can be 4, 5, 6. But not a 5. So a 4 or 6. Hey, that's better than I thought. Can we safely assume there's only 4 or 6? Yep. So now, do we know that there's a... If this is a... If there's 3 4s here, do we know that one of these is a 4? If it's 1, 3, 6, 7, 8. No, that's a version that doesn't have a 4. Okay. We can probably figure the bottom right square. Maybe. You know, one of these is a 2. Or one of these is a 1. Well, okay, let's figure out what this square can be. This square itself might have a lot of info. It's either a... I mean, based on just the thermometer, it's anywhere from 1 through 7, which is a big ask. But now we know it can't be 3, 4, 6, based on immediate conflicts. So we don't know as much about that square as I thought we would, but whatever. It's either a 1, 2, or a 5 or a 7. And if it does end up being a 5 or 7, well, actually it can't be a 7, because if it was a 7, then we'd have 7, 8, 9, and the 8 conflicts. So that's not a 7. So it's a 1, 2, or a 5. Now that's a little bit better, down to 3 numbers. I'll keep these ones here, because we want to know that the one's in that column. Well, whatever. It's kind of obvious. Okay. How does this thermometer start? Let's be naive. 1 through 7. What is it not? It is not a 1. We already have a 1 in this row. It is not a 5 or a 6 because of this 5 and 6. Not 7. Why not 7? Same reason the other term. 7, 8, 9. Yep, there's an 8 right there. So it's not a 7. Because that 4, 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9 has immediate conflict with the 8. So we're at 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, what number does not come up in any of this list? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So every number comes up. Yeah, I don't know. The 8. Oh, yeah, that was the other thing, yeah. Can we try to do the same on the top terms? Yes. Let me look. I don't know if we get as much info, because this 9 was kind of locking a lot of stuff in. And we don't have that same 9 up here. Although this 5, does this 5 lock a lot of stuff in? Let's check it out. I mean, five, 6, 7, 8, 9. If this was a 5, we'd have a full thermometer. Does that fit? 5, no conflicts. 6, no conflicts. 7, 8, 9. So that's still possible. 5, 6, 9. We know the horizontal can with 9 because of the 8. The terms can't start with 7. These diagonals, right, yeah. I mean, okay, so on the horizontal ones, well, let me start with this one. This one I think I can manage a little bit easier. I'm just gonna do the naive zoom, and then it's not a 3, it's not a 7, 6, 7, 8, it's not a 6, 5, 6, 7, not a 5. And that 5 right there. Oh wait, 4, 5. Well, no, 4. Like these are a lot of big numbers. They're restricting a lot of stuff. So if this is a 4, I don't think 4 fits ever. Because if this was a 4, it'd be. Yeah, no, 4 doesn't. It just doesn't fit. Could be 5, 6, 8. Can't route the 5. There's a 6 right here. If this was a 5, 5, 6, 9, yeah. 4, 7, 8. 4. 4, 7, 8. Yeah. No, there's an 8 right. Wait. Okay, yeah, no, it could be 4, 7, 8. Yeah. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, the 7 in the box. 4. And 4 and 9 doesn't work. Yeah, so no 4. Get out of here, 4. 1, 2. It's a 1 or a 2. I like that I know that already. What else do we know? We know, we probably know more about this square than we think we do. I mean, I'll do the naive zoop and then process of elimination. It's not a immediate conflicts. It's not a 5, 6, 7, 8. We're already down to 3 numbers. There has to be, well, it's not a 3, so it's not that 3. And then it's a 2 or 4. That's pretty good to know. What? Okay. Is this a 3-5 split? Maybe? I can never tell if like when these like 3-5 cross, like if I have 2 cross sections crossing, if that makes it a split or not. I don't think it does. I think I've tried to think if it does and it doesn't. I mean, we know the 5 is in one of these 2. We know the 3 is in one of these 2. Does that mean this has to be a 3 or a 5 is the question. It does, right? No. Oh yeah, because it could be 3, 5 and random. Okay, that's why, yeah. 3, 5 random. Okay. What can this be? The naive answer is 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. So 1 through 5. Zoop. Cannot be a 3. Can it be a 5? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I believe it can be a 5. We know there's a 2 on the left arm, so not 2. Is 1, 4 still possible? 1, 4. If that's 1, 4. 1, 2. Yeah. I mean, that gets me a lot. That like sometimes the thermometer rules, they like go backwards, and it's like a trick or whatever. Or whatever. Like for a while I was doing like the backwards assumption. I would be like, okay, blah blah blah, you know. I forget what exactly it was. But do we have a lot of conflicts here? 5, 6. Not really. Two, 4, 5. End of the top left diagonal thermometer is a 3, 4, or 6. Alright, well, we'll start with the naive answer and work our way back. Not a 5, not a 7. Not a 9, because we know a 9's in one of these 2. Do we? How do we figure that out? 9, 9. That's how we figured it out. Okay. 3, 4, 6. And then it's 9, 8, Y. 8. 8. 8. Because I'm done. Okay. Three, 2, 1. Still fits. Is this a 1-9 split? 1 can only go in one of these two. 9 can only go in one of those two. Yeah, this is a 1-9 split. So then where does the 1 go in this row? It has to go in one of these two. I don't know if that tells us much. Unless we figured out something here. I can do the, what was the naive answer, 1 through 7. And then not a 6, not a 5, due to immediate conflicts. Can it be a 4? 4. Four, 7, 8. It can be a 4. Cannot be a 7 though, because 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9 conflicts with the 9s. So 1, 2, 3, or 4. Four. Wait, what was wrong with 4, 7, 8? Or what did we just rule out? Oh, we ruled out 7. Okay. 4, 7, 8 works, I think. Same thing with 3, 7, 8. Is this always an 8? Naive. Get rid of 3. Get rid of the 9. Get rid of the 7 for the immediate conflict. Get rid of the 5 for the immediate conflict. No, there's too much info there. Or not enough info. 4, 6, 8. Because that can be 1, 2, 4. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 2 through 6. Yeah. Not enough info. We know this is a 5, 6, or 7. We figured out this wasn't an 8 because of the 8, 9. So this is not an 8. These aren't an 8 because they're too early in the thermometer. That's leaves an 8 right there. Shoot. So 8 somewhere in this row. And more likely than not, we're looking at 8-9 split. But of course, we don't know for sure. Did we fill in any numbers in like a long time? No, we filled out the 8-9 like right at the start. Do we know any more about the top thermometer? There's gotta be something in the middle box. Okay. I guess before we go to the top thermometer, I might as well finish this thermometer off. The naive answer is 2 through 8. It is not a 8. It is not a... I mean, it has immediate conflict with 4 and 6 and 5. So it's a 2, 3, 7. Okay. And now let's look at this top thermometer. We can start middle. 98765. This is 5 or more. It is not 6 because of that 6. It is not a 5 because of this 5. So that's 7, 8, or 9. Can this be a 9? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Or no, rather, can this be a 7? 7. Yeah, it probably could be. Okay, well, the top term can't end in 8. Okay, good. Okay. If we could rule out this as an 8, that'd be really cool. That's what I'm looking at, but I don't think we can. Because we already know there can't be an 8 this early in the thermometer. Like, if this is ruled out as an 8, it gives us so much info, but 3, 4, 6 for the bottom, the second box of the thermometer. I might as well go through the process. 2 through whatever. 9, 8, 7, 6. So 2 through 6. And then we rule out 2 and 5. Yep. And then 4 can't be in a top left diagonal thermometer. 4. Why can't there be a 4 here? 4. Because 4 has to go in the bottom left box, column 3. Okay. Yeah, so there's a 4 in one of those 3. So that's a 2. Get rid of those 2s. That's a 1. Yeah, so this is what we were missing. This was a crucial bit of information. This row of soft 4s right there. Penciled 4s. And then what else does that tell us? 1, 1. There's a 1 in one of those 2. Get rid of the 4 in the bulb of the therm. Hey, get out of your bulb 4. Wait, where? Right there, yeah. And the 1. That's a 5. Very nice. So that's no longer a 3 or a 4. So next is a 6. Yep. 6, 7, 8, 9. We force the whole thermometer. Crack this baby open. So now we know the 8's not in this box. Get out of here, you 38 and you 6. That's the 4, that's the 3. 1, 9 split. Only number remaining is the 2. No, it's not a 1. Nice job. Yep, very nice. Bottom bulbs can be updated. Bam. 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 Is this locked into 1 now? I think it is. Yep, this is the 1. We have a 1 in this row now. The column. Middle bottom can't be a 4. 4, 5. Right, which makes that the 6. Very nice. That's no longer a 6. Do we solve a 6 here? We do. Bada boom. And 7, 8 because it can't be 5. Right, exactly. 7, 8. Get them thermometer rules out here. Let me look at the 6s real quick. I think we have some 4 6s. Yeah, 6 right there. Do we solve the 6s? 6 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's a 6. Which forces this to be a 9, if my pencil marks are correct. Double checking. 9. Yep, so that's the 9. Let them is 5 at the start. Just kidding, we don't know that yet. Yeah, I'll get back to that. We have 3, 4 there. 3, 4 split. Three, 4 split leaves a probably not worth marking down, but still gonna mark down 1, 2, 5 split. Oh, it was worth marking down because we can cancel out the 2 and the 5, leaving that as a 1, leaving this as a 2, 5 split. Bah, bah, easy game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 split. Any conflicts? That's not a 7, so that's an 8, 9. This is not a 9, so that's a 7, 8. And that's not an 8, so that's the 7. Which leaves us with an 8, 9 split. Only 2 numbers here. 4 and 7. Oh no, I'm marking too many boxes. Undo, undo, undo. Okay. 4, 7. Any conflicts? No. Don't see any. Well, if there's a 4-7 split, that leaves this as a 2-5 split. If this is a 2-5 split, that leaves this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a 7-9 split. Cool, very cool. We're in Split City. What's this split? It's a 1 and a 8, I believe. Well, guess what? Immediate conflict makes this a 1 and makes this an 8. Eight in one of these two. So many splits. So many splits. We're in Split City. One nine, 1, 9. What's going on here? This has got to have... Yeah, that's not a 7. I was going to say, there's got to be some resolution there based on our other numbers. 1, 9. So what can this be? This is either a 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, or a 7. I think it's leaves it as a 7. Let's look at the 7s here. Yeah, that's an immediate 7. And the bulb isn't 4. Right, yeah, because that's too small. And it can't be 3, so that forces the 2. 2, 3, 4. That's pretty cool how that works out, because knowing this is a 2 or a 3, like, immediately rolls it out as a 2. Like, through, like, some, like, whoop, it, like, loops into itself. That's not a 2 down there anymore. This is only missing one number. This is missing the 4. Four in one of these two. Fix the 3-4 split in the top left. Yes, it does. That's a 3. That's the 4. Oh, I thought I ran off Kirby music. It froze. It buffered for a second. I was like, how did I run off Kirby music? Don't know why it's buffering. I think we can solve this column. This is a 2-5 split. Well, it ain't a 2. That's a 5. That's a 2. Kirby, what are you doing? Okay. 6, 7, 8 already in that column. Oh, okay. I was tabbed out for a second. Fix the 3-4 split on the top left. Did that. Ends in 9. Analyzing. 6, 7, 8. Bam. 9. Solves that as a 1. Solves that as a 9. This is a, we're staring at ourselves a 2-5. Am I seeing? A 2-5 split? Otherwise known as immediately solved for a 2-5. This is a 4-7 split. Oh, 4-7 bend. Is that even legal? 4-7-4, 7-4-7. It is legal. 2-5 in the left box can be fixed. 2-5. Analyzing. Bottom left. Zoom. Let's see. We're getting close to cleanup just because of how many splits we have in Split City here. Look, there's a lot of numbers missing, but once we start solving them, it's just going out of control. Two 5 in the bottom left can be fixed. There it is, the 2. Yeah, I couldn't figure out where. There it is. 5-2. This is a 3-4. Well, guess what? Bam. That's the 3. Hey. 8. 3. That's the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a 7. Did I fuck it up? Oh, there's a 4-5 here. Okay, hold on. I didn't see that. So this is a 3-4-5. Still the 3. Still the 4. I didn't fuck it up. Yeah, it's good. It's good in the hood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's still a 7. This is a split between 1, 2, 3. 1, 3. I mean, this is 8, 9, and something else. What other numbers missing? 2? Am I smelling a 2? Yep. What? That's not a 2. That's the 2. That's the 9 from this 8. That's the 8. That's the 9. 4, 7 in the bottom of the box. The 4, 7 in the bottom middle box is not a 4, 7. Bottom middle box is not a 4, 7. There's already a set. This is solved as a 4. That's solved as a 7. That's solved as a 4. One, 2, 3, 8. That's the 8 because of thermometer. That's a 3. We're in the final stages of cleanup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 7 in that column. And we know this is a 4. We know this is whatever's left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's an 8. The final mirror. Someone solved the mirror. There it is, the 1. 7, 1, 9, 7. Bam. BM. We just BM that puzzle. In Dota, BM means bad manners, when you make fun of someone. Alright. I think we're done for now. We got a fat 3-hour stream. We got one warm-up puzzle before we jump into the 5 stars. It goes back to straight eventually, but they are kind of parallel at puzzle 18. Time for some other game. No. Probably not. I don't know if I'm going to keep streaming. Because it's Sudoku night. Oof. I'm going to keep playing something, you know. It's Friday night, and as you know, Friday night is for the boys. But I'm not sure I'll stream it. I'll have to decide. But we are definitely going to cut the stream here. Let's turn the music down. This is actually one of my favorite songs. On Kirby Live Radio. So, tune in next time. Solve puzzle 15. Take a screenshot. Solve it yourself. I don't care. I'm leaving. We'll be back Sunday. Sunday, 7 o'clock. Sudoku Sunday. Best day of the week. Alongside Monday, Wednesday, Friday. The other best days of the week because it's Sudoku night. At some point, we get bored of Sudokus and we'll do other puzzles. But right now, it's just Sudoku. And there you have it. I am going to end stream here, and I'll see you guys later.